Hey guys, and welcome back to another how-to tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how you can make this really cool treadmill. So guys, stay tuned and I'm going to show you how you can make it. Right guys, to make this really cool treadmill, we are going to need all the blocks that you can see right in front of me. We are going to need quartz slabs, quartz stairs, snow layers, armor stands, black leather helmets, iron trapdoors, cobblestone walls, pistons, redstone blocks, wither skeleton skulls and levers. Now once we have all of these blocks, we then need to find an area of where we want to build our treadmill. Now the first thing we need to do is dig out a hole in the ground that is 2 wide and 2 blocks deep. So we've got 2 wide like this and then 2 blocks down like this. Then what we need to do at the bottom of this hole, we need to place down 6 snow layers on each one of these blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next what we need to do is knock out this block right here and then place 7 snow layers on top of this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we have done that, we should get something that looks like this. Next what we need to do is place an armor stand on each one of these first 2 blocks. Now we need to make sure the armor stands are as straight as possible, so you may need to replace your armor stands a few times to make sure they are straight. Once we have placed an armor stand on each one of these blocks, we then need to build a platform above each one of these armor stands, just like that. Then at the back of this platform, what we need to do is place a third armor stand. Once again, we need to try and make sure this armor stand is as straight as possible, so make sure you place it down a few times until you get a straight one. Then get your cobblestone wall and place it in front of that armor stand right there. Grab your pistons, place it behind the armor stand, and we want to push this armor stand into this cobblestone wall. So grab your redstone block, power the piston so it pushes it in there, then destroy the piston, destroy the redstone block, then we can destroy everything else apart from the armor stand, so the cobblestone wall and the platform. And as you can see, the armor stand drops perfectly in the middle of the first 2 armor stands. Now what we need to do is get our black leather helmet and place it on top of each one of these armor stands like this. Now we're going to get any kind of block, and on the left hand side right here we're going to build a platform that is 3 high, just like that. Then on the top half of the top block, what we're going to do is place a slab right here. Now it needs to be on the top block and it needs to be a slab at the bottom half right there. Then place another slab next to it. Now what we need to do is get our pistons and make them face down into both of these slabs, and we're going to power these slabs all the way to the bottom until they cover up the armor stands. So get your redstone block once again, power it, then place any block in the middle, power it once again, and then as you can see it covers up the armor stands. Now we can destroy everything around it and we get something that looks like this. So now what we need to do is put an armor stand on this block right here, but for this one we need to put a backwards armor stand. So make sure your back is facing the wall, and we need to put an armor stand on this block right here. So it may take a few attempts. Once again guys, you need to make sure you get a straight armor stand, so make sure you place it down a few times. Then get your piston and place it behind this armor stand right here, then power it so it pushes it into these slabs. So I'm going to power that right there, then I'm going to destroy the piston, then destroy the redstone block. Then what you can do is kind of repair your wall like this. Then what we need to do is grab 2 slabs and place them above this armor stand right here. Then we need to get our quartz stairs and place a backwards quartz stair on top of those 2 slabs so it looks like this. Now we're going to grab our wither skeleton skull and we're going to put it on this armor stand right here. So we're going to put it like this on this armor stand. Now what we're going to do is power these 2 blocks right here to cover up these armor stands. So once again, all we need to do is grab our piston, make it face down like this, then grab your redstone block, power it, then put a block in the middle like this and power it once again. And as you can see, it looks like a little screen for our treadmill, so we can destroy the piston and the redstone blocks right here. So it's really starting to come together now. So finally what we're going to do is add some final details to the treadmill. So grab yourself an iron trapdoor and some levers, and what we're going to do is place 3 iron trapdoors on this side, so 1, 2, 3 like this, and we're going to do the same on the other side, 1, 2, 3. Then beside the iron trapdoors, what we need to do is dig down into the ground, and we need to power each one of these trapdoors. So we need to dig underneath them like this and place down 3 levers. So we're going to do 1, power it, 2, power it, and 3, power it. And if I go back up, you can see that they all get turned on right there. Then I'm going to put this block back to fix my floor. Then I'm going to go underneath once again, and I'm going to do the same thing. So under each one of these trapdoors, I'm going to grab myself a lever, power it, power it and they all get flipped up right there, then repair my floor. Then once we have done this guys, you should see that we get a really cool detailed looking treadmill where this looks like the track where someone would run, and this is the screen where you can change your controls. Another thing we can do guys, if you have access to custom heads, we can place a computer custom head instead of the with a skeleton skull to add even more detail. But what we need to do differently this time is instead of placing the armor stand backwards, we need to place it forwards if we want to use the computer custom head. Now you can only do this if you have access to command blocks or you play on a server. If you don't have access to custom heads, I recommend that you use a with a skeleton skull, but the only difference with using a custom head is that you place the armor stand forwards instead of backwards, and we do everything exactly the same. We power it to push it forward, then we fix our wall, and then we power these two blocks up here to cover up the armor stand down below. And then once we've done this, we can see with the custom head, it does add a lot more detail and the screen looks a lot more realistic. But there we go guys, two really cool ways you can make a treadmill with custom heads and without custom heads. But guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial today and you want to see more just like this and you never want to miss an upload from me, all you need to do is click on the little bell symbol next to the subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new tutorial. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in another how to tutorial.